Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Ed. Today we're going to be talking about HCMC. I got a good amount of requests for this one here, so here this one comes. Make sure to drop a like to this video to help this channel grow, subscribe and leave notifications on, and let's jump right into this one. So HCMC, which is the Healthiest Choice Management Corp, it's a US based company, public traded company specializing in consumer health. Now, they have two different kind of markets. They have healthy choices markets as basically their natural markets with different products and their vape stores. And so one of the latest news that this one has a lot of attention is they're announcing a formation of intellectual property holdings, and then Healthier Choices Management Corp files patent infringement lawsuit against Philip Morris. Healthier Choices Management Corp secures $2.5 million financing for PPE initiative. HCMC announces expiration of Series A warrants. HCMC announces publishing of independent report regarding the use of air client as a possible preventative for COVID-19. HCMC owns U.S. patent covering process methods of manufacture. Healthier Choices Management Corp reports third quarter 2019. So those are basically some of the latest news. I know some of you are going to be saying, okay, well, you're just reading from the website, but just hold on. So the big part of the intellectual property that they're putting on is that there is a lawsuit coming up. The HCMC lawsuit includes claims that Philip Morris is infringing HCMC's patent rights in connection with IQ0 or OS, an alternative tobacco product market sold by Philip Morris. Philip Morris claims that it's currently approaching 14 million users of its OS products and has reportedly invested over $3 billion of the smokeless tobacco product. Philip Morris has been very open about their ongoing transition from traditionally fully combustible cigarettes to their modified risk tobacco products IQ-OS. And basically there is two patent infringements proceedings filed by RG Reynolds Tobacco Company. One of the proceedings is before the International Trade Commission, while the other is, well, okay, so that is there, and the other one is in East District of Virginia. So basically here, the patents are unrelated, not affiliated with the patents asserted in HCMC case. We are pleased that after a lengthy, careful analysis, the law firm with the patent litigation reputation and the strength of Cozen O'Connor will be enforcing our patent rights. So there's that. That was all the way back in November. Now we do have in December that the creation of the portfolio for patents related to both vape technology and also manufacturing processes, procedures for an imitation nicotine product. HCMC's focus with new subsidiary is to invest in innovation and encourages further developments of the core intellectual property. So there is that intellectual property coming in. Basically, this is the IQ-OS product we are talking about. And we're going to go towards the revenues in a second here, but just to go quickly here, this was from the CEO, and they're saying, we are pleased that after a lengthy and careful analysis, a law firm with patent litigation reputation and strength of Cozen O'Connor will be enforcing our patent rights. So there will be that case with the patents right. There will be parts of how it's going to affect that market. And so far, it looks like it is in HCMC's favor. Now, this is the IQ-OS as well, if you haven't seen it in the previous PDF that I was showing you. Now, there is probably going to be some, there's going to be some more compensation for HCMC if they actually do win the case. PM is trading currently at somewhere around $80. The market cap there is around $124 billion. So they are a big company in that sense. Now, regarding their previous basically assets and balance sheets, etc., we can go quickly towards the market in general. Let's say from September 30th, 2020, it's one of the latest ones. You get to see their total cash has declined from 2019 December 31st, but their total assets in general have increased just slightly. Their total liabilities did increase as well. In terms of sales and revenue, we get to see it's very much off stagnant. They're still on a loss. Remember, they're on O2C. Now, the thing about this one here is that it's been getting a lot of attention recently. And from technical analysis point of view, if you haven't done so, please actually consider subscribing. It helps my channel a lot. So I'm going to just basically mention here 14, 8, these kind of numbers. Just keep it in mind that we're talking about 0.0014 and 0.0008. So I'll say 08 or 14. Just keep in mind that. So it went from 14 to 07 all the way down, or sorry, 04. Yes, that was on the 28th of January, so that's on Thursday. It had its bumps and ups. 10 SMA is above the 30 man, that's a bullish sign. 50 SMA is above the 200 SMA, that's good. Now, things are getting a little bit icky for this one, so we need to look a little bit into a 2-hour perspective because the 1 day won't give us much. It looks like it's attempting a negative reversal, and that is a little bit of a bearish thing. But 10 SMA is above the 30 EMA, even on the 2-hour perspective, and that's amazing. It's around 09 to 06, that's your trading action zone, so that's something nice to see. The next is that the ADX there is looking like it might be retracting a little, so we need to look at significant supports. Now, moving averages doesn't mean much. Stochastic fast, stochastic slow are also messed up because of the previous volumes. But if we were to look into Fibonacci retracements, we see a significant support at the 08, 09, 011, or sorry, 11, and 14 cents. So aside from the 08, all the others are resistance. 08, 06, and 04 are supports. Now, we can go ahead and try to find, perhaps in the last 5 days, on a 1-hour perspective, you can take a quick look into significant supports and resistances. The 07 is a very strong one, followed by the 06, and then going down to the 04. Significant resistance is currently sitting at the 08, the 09 mark, the 10 cents mark, and the 12 cents mark, followed by 13 cents. So that is something to consider. That's something to keep in mind when you're trading this one. Now, it had a lot of attention on Reddit, and there is a lot of people saying, well, you know, the short interest on this one is increasing. Some people are shorting it, and you want to short squeeze them. Now, don't get lost in the narrative of because this one is perhaps getting, like, it hopefully gets pumped, because you got to understand, a lot of people are trading this because it's going to get pumped in the hopes of getting pumped. And with every pump, there's a dump. So that means don't get greedy, because if you do get greedy, that actually might burn you quite a lot. And basically the previous accumulation of this, if you were to look at it in the last year, it's been trading around a cent, 01. Now, I know it went to 14 cents. Can it go back to 14 cents Monday? There is a lot of buzz on Twitter and Reddit, so that is a high possibility, but just trade it. Please don't consider it to going all the way to $1. Some people are giving price points or price targets for $1. Stay humble there. Don't get greedy. And if you'd like to trade it, it is almost like a gamble, but because we've been knowing the lawsuit and infringements and stuff for a bit now, and it has been more of a repetitive thing, and you might actually just get a pump out of it, but be careful and don't try to time the peak. What do you think about the sticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like. You have a wonderful day.